Hello there and welcome to the Card Grotto. Today I'm taking part in the Sending Sunshine kit video hop from Create a Smile. I thought I would just share with you what's in the kit. This will be available to purchase tomorrow morning and it's available in limited numbers, so if you like the look of it I would grab it as quickly as possible. So in the kit you get lots of lovely papers, you get a stamp set exclusive to the kit. And then you get these chipboard shapes which look very much like wood veneer. They're very, very pretty. You get a stencil here, some washi tape. Really, really pretty, nice coral colour with some arrows on here. It's really, really pretty. And then you get some flair as well. And then you also get a die, again exclusive to the kit, and really, really nice. So for my card today, I'm starting off with this lobster image. I thought it was just so, so cute. And I'm going to stamp it out with some Memento Tuxedo black ink onto some white cardstock. I'm just making sure it's really well inked up here. And then I'm stamping it down. And I'm going to colour the image with some Copic markers, so I'm going to speed this up quite a bit and share some music with you so you can listen to that while I colour. So after I'd finished colouring the image, I then cut it out, leaving a small white border with my scissors. And then I decided that I wanted him to have a loved one. So I'm going to do some mirror stamping here. And I've taken a large stamp. This happens to be the Dude Block from Paper Smooches, but you can use any stamp at all that's larger than the actual image that you want to stamp. And just use the reverse of it. So what I'm doing here is I'm stamping the lobster actually onto that stamp. And then I'm going to stamp it down, and as you can see it gives a mirror image of the original stamp. It doesn't give a perfect impression like you were to get if you were to just stamp it directly, but you can go over this, and I'm going to go over it with a Memento marker, and it just tidies up the edges. So as you can see I've cut the other one out and then cut it out as well. And now I've got some paper from the kit, and I'm just applying that to a 4 1/4 by 4 1/4 inch note card. And I'm just using some Tombow monomulti for that. And I have actually cut this piece of paper just slightly bigger than the card base itself. It gives me a little bit of extra wiggle room. So I've taken that off screen and then I've cut that with my guillotine. And then I'm just using my bone folder here just to make sure that the top edge is completely flat down. I've then taken a panel of white cardstock and I've cut this with the Simon's Stamp stitched square die. And I'm going to apply loads of foam tape onto the back of this panel here. And while I'm doing that, I just wanted to quickly mention where I got my inspiration for the card. If you've watched Friends at all, you might understand, but quite early on in the series, Phoebe says to Ross that Rachel is his lobster, and that lobsters live together forever, and you know, they walk around in their tank holding claws. So that's kind of where I got the inspiration for the card from. So I'm applying this panel onto the card, and then I've applied the lobsters with more foam tape as well, and I do apologise I didn't get that on screen. But I've cut some little hearts out of some cardstock here. This is the Simon's Stamp mini hearts die, and I'm just applying those on the top so that you can see that they're in love. And I'm just applying that with some Tombow monomulti liquid glue again. And then I'm going to take some Wink of Stella here and I'm going to apply that to the hearts. And then I've taken these enamel shapes here. These enamel stickers come in the kit as well. And I'm just taking 3 of the smaller circle ones and popping them onto the hearts. And that'll be my card finished for the day. I really hope that you've enjoyed watching how I made the card. And I do have another card to share with you here that I made that I will share on my blog. So all the links to the products will be down in the description bar on YouTube and also on my blog, and there will be a link up in the left hand corner to Sandy Olnock's video, who is next in the hop. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.